Howdy folks. Recently I've been getting comments on a video that I made a while ago, several months ago, about like catcalls and guys saying things to me on the street. So I don't know why I'm getting comments all of a sudden. It's a pretty old video, so I don't know if somebody linked to it or it's just bubbling up through YouTube's algorithm somehow, but most of the comments are negative. And there's a few people who agree with me or support me or something, or who are saying tangential things, but most of the comments are negative about how I am stuck up, or how I'm rude, or I should take compliments as compliments and I should appreciate them, and guys are wired this way and they have to talk about how attractive women are, and things like that. So just wanted to make a response. I guess probably most of the people who commented won't see this, and I don't know why I'm getting further into this, but here we go. I think I said most of this in my original video, but to this particular guy, I wasn't rude to him. I didn't say any of this to him. I didn't yell at him. When he told me, you know, when the guy told me, oh, you look nice every day, when he told me, you haven't been here in a few days, is everything okay? I just said thanks, or I said yes, everything's fine, and I left. I didn't say anything rude to him. So yeah, people are acting like I was super rude to this guy or something. I did come home and talk about it on the internet, and apparently that makes me a cold bitch for some people. For me, I mean, people are like, oh, you have this is your personal issue. And yeah, it is my personal issue. I'm telling you how personally uncomfortable I feel with certain types of comments from people I don't know. For me, it's about a level of intimacy. It's about when I feel that people are assuming a level of intimacy that I don't think is appropriate. For example, the comment that this guy made about, oh, you haven't been here in a few days, is everything okay? Knowing my schedule and noticing when I'm not there, that's a level of intimacy that I expect from a friend, or at least like a colleague, like maybe a work colleague or a school colleague or something like that. That's not the level of intimacy that I expect from a stranger. For a stranger to be paying attention to my schedule and when I'm there, when I'm not there, and then to ask me if everything's okay. For me, that's a level of intimacy we're not at. Commenting on my appearance beyond like cute shoes or something, you know, saying you look nice in a way that feels like you look pretty or like I find you attractive, to me that is at intimacy level beyond friendship. I don't tell my friends that I think they're attractive, you know? Like, to me, talking about physical attractiveness or physical beauty is taking a relationship to a level that's beyond friendship. So that's a way higher intimacy than a stranger. And I know this is my personal feeling. I know that not everybody is like this, that some people like to talk about the physical beauty of other people and whether or not they're attracted to each other when they don't even know the person. But that's not how it works for me. Do I expect the guy to automatically know my personal preferences for everything? Of course not. He doesn't know how I'm gonna react to this. Okay, and that's why I just said thank you and I just left, because I can't expect him to know that his comments are gonna make me uncomfortable. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's most of what I wanted to say. That just like, yeah, this is my personal issue, but it's weird to me that when I'm like, hey, these kind of comments make me uncomfortable, that I got reactions to it that made it seem like, oh, I'm not allowed to be uncomfortable, that, you know, just because the guy, like, I think the guy probably meant it in a nice way. He was trying to be nice, but just because someone's trying to be nice, that I have to, you know, it's not okay for me to be uncomfortable when someone talks about my appearance. I think that's weird. I think that there are, oh, I remember what else I wanted to say. I think there are tons of things possibly to talk about. Usually not with strangers. That's why I don't have a lot of conversations with strangers, and if I do, they usually are about the weather or my dog or the other person's dog if they have a dog, or like something that is happening right in front of us. Most of the conversations I have are with people that I know or with people that I'm doing something together with. You know, that we already have something that we are doing that we can talk about because we work together, because we're in school together, because we're in the same group, because we're at the same event, because we're, you know, we already have something that we're doing that we can talk about. Those kind of conversations I find a lot more valuable and rewarding and comfortable and a better way to get to know people than saying, I think you're attractive. That's a weird opener to me. I realize not everyone's like that. Probably some people will take that as a compliment, be very flattered. But for me, personally, the opener about my looks makes me uncomfortable. So I just say thank you and walk away and talk about it on the internet. Okay, that's all for the response. Bye, kids.